am I the asshole for putting my boyfriend on blast to his family?
No. It's listener sent. Going with statistics.
Banking on that.
Stats are stats.
And they Venmoed Sean, so he legally can't call you an asshole, I think,
legally.
even if you are.
I can, though.
Yeah.
John's unhinged enough, he doesn't give a shit.
I don't care if you have paid me. I still would call you an asshole. And you know what? Some people might.
He
like
might
that.
wish violence upon you, unfortunately.
He might. There's a good chance,
He
actually.
just might.
Yeah.
Be careful.
All right. So first sentence. This is going to get you, Sean. I, 26 female, and my boyfriend, 36 male. How long y'all been dating? They say Sean rule, I know, but this technically isn't the Sean rule if you started dating a month ago.
Y'all started dating just now and met today.
Yeah. We had an argument recently, which led me to putting him on blast to his family. The argument was this. He was complaining about his weight, saying it's my fault he weighs so much now. His words, not mine. I think he looks fine. He said that it's sympathetic weight because at dinner, even though he doesn't feel hungry anymore, he sees me getting a second helping and thinks I will eat the rest of the food, so he gets a second helping too. Which is a wild...
That's not...
You have your own autonomy as a person. You can just...
Yeah, that's like me, though. Not gonna lie. Julia cooked so good. Man, I was so skinny.
Yeah, but you're not...
That's all me, though.
Yeah,
you're not eating out of fear that she's gonna eat the food, so you won't have any.
I'm eating because I lack self-control.
Yeah. I think
and
he does too. I think he does too. He's just trying to make an excuse for it.
Yeah. For
I ain't gonna make an excuse about it. I jumped from like a medium to like extra large so fast.
I asked him if he was trying to imply that I was fat by saying I eat all the food, and he said, well, you have let yourself go a bit, but that's kind of besides the point.
Shut your old ass up. Shut your old ass up.
I said, but guy, you do realize I'm only 3 months postpartum, right? Yeah, it gets worse.
36-year-old ass be saying that shit
to your recently had a baby wife? Yeah. Yeah, that's
I gotta say, I don't think they got together when they were 26.
I don't think so.
The math doesn't make
ain't
sense.
mathin', you know what I'm saying?
I think Sean's got to say something right now. This sounds
illegal.
I think.
I don't even know why I made that a button. We make them say it every time. That's.
I mean, from the source is better, you know?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm only 3 months postpartum, right? I go on walks every day, at least 2 kilometers, and I try to opt for healthier foods. But sometimes
that's like 7 miles, ain't it?
No. It's less miles, actually.
What? If you know, you know. If you're an OG, you know.
We've been doing this shit for 3 years, and I still don't know how to convert that.
I don't either, to be honest. I just know less and more. That's all I know. But sometimes with the baby, what's quickest and easiest to make is all I can hope for. Also, I'm breastfeeding, and that takes a lot out of me.
I feel like you need to eat when you breastfeed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
To that, he said, yeah, but you've been using postpartum as an excuse for a while now.
3 months,
you idiot!
You said you're going to start doing actual exercises, but you haven't been doing that yet. Obviously, what you've been doing is not enough. Jesus
I think I am going to choose violence. Sorry. Oh.
Yeah, not against OP, though.
Not against OP. With your husband, OP.
Yeah.
I just recently went to the torture... Or boyfriend. I recently just went to the Torture Museum in Chicago, and I got some ideas.
Yeah, I saw that. This made me all too angry, so I decided it would be best to leave the room and let things cool down. The next day, I was feeling quite a bit spicy towards my boyfriend, but his family wanted us to come over for lunch at their house. We all sat down and started to eat, besides my boyfriend. He sat next to me and stared at my plate. I had 5 tacos and a salad. I said nothing and refused to acknowledge him. His mom, however, asked him if everything was okay. He huffed angrily and said, I guess so. And when I heard that, I got so angry, I almost lost my appetite. But since the baby has been extra fussy lately, that was the last bit of food I had that day, so I ignored it and kept eating. His dad then said, so, how has it been going lately? And before my boyfriend could say anything, I said, it's been a little rough here and there because the baby's going through a fussy phase. She's not sleeping very well and can get a little moody. It's hard for me to eat and sleep at times, especially since I get no help from Guy. The table went silent for a second, and his mom said, oh, I'm sure that's not true. It might just feel like that's the case. And my boyfriend said, it's not true. I put down my fork and said with a casual voice, it is true. It's also true that he said I could throw away the birth partner printout from the hospital because he wasn't going to do anything to help me with labor. No hand-holding or anything. When the time came, not only did he not help with anything, he also complained about how tired he was the whole time and how inconvenient the timing of the baby coming was. The labor started at 11:30 p.m. It's inconvenient for you.
Oh.
You're not even going to do anything.
Brother.
You're there to be support.
I hate you.
I hate him too. When it came time to start the pushing, he kept distracting the nurses with asking her questions about songs and bands they both liked. So I practically went through it all alone.
Was he hitting on the nurse while you're in labor?
Sounds like it. Also, all day before we were discharged from the hospital, the nurses told us that I needed to sit down with my legs up when I got home. When I got home and sat down, Guy asked me what I thought I was doing and told me I needed to get upstairs and clean the bedroom immediately after coming home from the hospital, even though I'd given birth to our baby the day before.
This better be AI. This better be AI. I'm getting
Unfortunately,
mad.
It was Venmo directly to
That's true. That's right.
I don't even know if AI could come up with something this horrendous. It's also true that our baby is also only 3 months old and he hasn't woken up to help her with her once because he says it's more work for him than me because I'm breastfeeding and he would have to go downstairs to warm up milk and come all the way back upstairs. That was all a quote that she said to her family, but I think there needs to be breaking up in there.
Yeah. There's a breaking up that you need to be doing with this motherfucker.
100%. My boyfriend said that that's not true and he does help with the baby. I said, hey, Guy, where have you been sleeping since the baby and I came home from the hospital? He admitted to his family that he sleeps in the other bedroom. His mom asked him why, and before he could answer, I said, he told me he was tired of the baby screaming, waking him up in the middle of the night, and that it doesn't make much sense to him why both of us should be sleep deprived. Maybe she wouldn't if you shared the burden.
Yeah.
His mom scolded him for not helping with the baby, and that it's, quote, probably not the best to call someone who is 3 months postpartum fat. I mean, probably not the best it's definitely not the best to call anyone fat.
Yeah.
She told me he should apologize for the things he said, but I should also apologize for embarrassing him in front of the family.
Fuck no, he deserves that.
I told her that I'm truly sorry for putting him on blast in front of his family and in her home, and that I got too heated and carried away, but I wasn't ready to make any apologizes to my boyfriend. I'm usually the type to bottle up my emotions, but I guess I flipped my lid. Which I gotta say, that's not healthy either. Get therapy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm also on the autistic spectrum, Asperger's, so my ability to read social situations is a bit lacking, to put it generously. All in all, right now, I feel like the Dixie Chicks in their song, not ready to make nice, even though I wish I could be as calm as pretty much just about any Mumford & Sons song. So that's the original post.
Those songs can really pick up, though, I'll say. Big Mumford and Sons.
That's what
Low
Sean
Lion
took away.
Man has quite a crescendo.
That's true. That's true. Great song. Great song.
I've never even heard of them.
Oh my God.
That's legitimately insane.
All right, John's the asshole.
A huge band. A humongous band.
Yeah, they're massive.
Who's Mumford?
Read the update.
And is that their kids?
Yes.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
There is an update. I figure all of us are saying not the asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, like pretty clearly.
Yeah.
You should
This
break up
guy
with this guy.
is a piece of shit. One of the worst.
Yeah,
Hitting on the nurses while in labor.
crazy.
Insane.
OP, I need you to do me a favor and clip this. An hour and 2-ish minutes into this. Come closer. And I want you to bring this to him if you can. Guy, quit being a little bitch and do your fucking part. Show that to him.
There we go. And if he doesn't, leave his ass.
Oh my God. My legs are shaking because I'm fucking mad right now.
I hope you're gone already.
Yeah.
You know? Just collecting a check from his ass.
I hope this is just a nostalgic listen to
A 30 fucking 6-year-old does not have the emotional intelligence to fucking be the right partner in this situation. What an idiot, man.
Crazy.
Your big ass age.
All right, so quick update here. The first few days after the blasting, Guy tried to turn everything into an argument. No matter how small a thing of it was, he had something to say about it. He stopped saying I eat too much food, but I've caught him staring at my plate a couple times. Guy went out and bought a baby carrier, the kind that you strap to your chest, and wanted to carry our daughter in it. He said it was a special time, him carrying our daughter on a walk for the first time, and wanted it to be a happy memory. I gotta say, 3 months in and he's doing it for the first time. It's crazy.
A little too late, brother.
Yeah. Well, on the walk, he kept saying how I hog our daughter, how I don't let him do things with her, how great the delivery was, how the nurse was outstanding, etc.
Weren't you just complaining the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, we know you think the nurse was outstanding.
I think he's trying to gaslight her into believing this.
Yeah, you want to nurse that nurse, you fucking idiot.
Jesus. I snapped. I told him I don't hog our daughter. I let him do plenty of things with her, but he doesn't like to hold her for more than 2 minutes. The nurse was great to him, but ignored me a good percentage of the time. And I never thought I'd have to go through birth feeling both alone and like a side character.
Hold up, the nurse is in on this too?
Well, I mean, the nurse, was talking about bands and stuff, which is crazy. In brackets, I didn't know I could request a different nurse. He said I was an asshole and ruined his first walk with our daughter, and what kind of mother isn't completely happy with the birth of their baby? He gave me our daughter and the baby carrier and ran away. The other night, I told him I'm sick of him throwing his tantrums, and if he wanted to get treated like a king, then he needed to treat me like how he would want our daughter's future partner to treat her. On top of that, I think he found this post and read through at least some of the comments. He has mentioned some things people have put in the comments, but it seems to have humbled him a bit. We're going to try and work on our relationship, but I'm thinking maybe a plan B wouldn't be too outrageous.
Please show him us calling him a little bitch. That'd be great.
Plan B.
Thank you.
Yeah, plan B for sure. Have that in the chamber. Don't show him this part. But yeah, have something planned out for sure. Because he doesn't sound like a partner at all.
No. Jesus Christ.
Get therapy.
I'm not ready.
Get therapy.